Hey, crafty friends. Welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, thank you for joining. And I'm so sorry that I have been absent for about 2, maybe almost 3 weeks, I think. Pretty sure 2 weeks. But I've been sick ever since Christmas with pneumonia and the flu and pleurisy. So I think I am... at least I've got my voice back to where I can talk decent enough to shoot a video. So I'm back. Hopefully I will stay well enough to be over this mess. I feel much, much better. I'd like to first thank any and everyone who has gave me prayers and well wishes. Thank you all so much for thinking of me. And for people that have messaged me on Instagram and email me and wish me well wishes. I greatly appreciate all of you, and it has just really touched my heart that the people that that have watched my channel, that have wished me well, and you all have been there and helped me, and it helps you a whole lot when you're sick and people are like, oh, please get better, you know, that y'all tell me that you miss me. It touched my heart to know that people cared, and it just made me feel so much better knowing that that my followers and subbies were thinking about me and miss me. Y'all just don't understand how much that just touched my heart while I was sick. It was just greatly appreciative. I am going to do I'm shooting Sunday. I'm going to do a Mary Makes video for y'all today. I'm just getting my stuff out. I've been, hadn't really crafted a whole bunch. I do have my garden journals. I got to make 2 covers for those, and they'll be ready to go because I've got all the ephemera done. I've got 1 journal cover done and put together. I just got to do two more, and they'll be ready to go. But today I'm just going to sit here and have a play, starting off on the Monday with our Mary Makes, and I think we'll go from there. I'm looking for my 6x6 papers that I had. I can't remember what I've done with them. See, that's how long it's been since I shot a video, y'all. I can't remember where my stuff's at. That's sad, ain't it? I know I had. Did I make them last week? Or what did I do with them? I did make them last week. Look, right there they are. The last time I did a video for Mary Makes, there they are. That's what I was hunting for. No problemo. We're going to move right on along and we're going to do something else. I do have some small papers in. This is, oh, look, y'all, this stuff that I got from Temu is like the newspaper stuff. It is awesome to do collage with. I did find these cut aparts because I've been doing a little bit of collage here and there in the other place, you know, where I couldn't talk. So I was like, well, I feel, you know, like doing something a little crafty, but it wasn't a whole lot. And I thought we could use these green and red pieces here for our Christmas stuff to make a few little tags with. So that's probably what we're going to do today, is just do that. Do a few little taggy bits, and we'll make them up and see what we can come up with today. So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you all have been trying to make it through the winter weather and not succumb to any sickness. I tell you what, I've just, this is the sickest I think I have been in probably my whole life that I can, you know, that I can remember. I know my parents tell me when I was little, I was in a, I was about 2 years old, and I was in the hospital with pneumonia, in there for a couple of weeks when I was around 2, I think is what it was. But I mean, for me as an adult, this is the sickest I think I've been. And I do not know where I got it from. I'm telling y'all, it has just been awful, awful. I'm looking for my words. Oh, and here's some more of these we need to make with them. We'll use them words. I think we'll use them words, and we'll just sit here and have us a little play with their stickery bits. I want to use these here up too, so I think them will look cute on that. But yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Is going to start off light and airy with some Christmassy bits. You know, I love Christmas, but sometimes, you know, I need to get it made up throughout the year. So when it comes Christmas time, we can make our journals. I think this year, I think I wound up making 15 Christmas journals this year. Most of those I did on camera. There's a few I didn't do on camera just because they were small type journals, you know. So it was basically I took and put some coffee dye and ink dye paper in it and just put a few little pockets and tuck spots and did the gift tags just because it was a request from a co-worker's family member. Well, she's an ex-co-worker, but she saw the video that I made of that, the gift tag journal. I'm going to move this a little bit so you all can see what I'm doing here. But she said that her family member, she showed it to her and she wanted one, so I made her one of those. And she said she just wanted a few, didn't really need a whole bunch of decorating bits. She just wanted, you know, the writing pages and stuff. Let's put the green one on there. Oh yeah, that's going to be pretty. I like that. So that's what I did. Just made her a couple of them. She wanted one. Her daughter wanted one, and then I think it was her mom or aunt. I can't remember, but I wound up making that lady 3. Because she wanted them, you know, just for remembrance, basically. She's like, you know, I would love to have those. I saw your video of them. And pretty much I gave them to her. I didn't charge her nothing, honestly. I just, you know, thanked her for basically subscribing to my channel and watching it, and asked her if she wouldn't mind sharing it on her social media, and she did, and I got about 10 more subscribers. So, you know, sometimes you don't, you know, networking helps you out. You don't have to, you know, because it was basically, you know, I put I think 5 or 6 pockets in it, about 10 pages, because, you know, she wanted just put some pictures in it and wanted to do, just wanted to have the gift tags, and then, you know, replace them with the tags and stuff people gave, you know, just like I said, just a remembrance journal, that's all. So those are the only ones I didn't put on camera this year. And they were actually turned out quite pretty. I liked them. I said, shoot, I might make myself one of them, you know. Did I have a darker lined red? No. Okay. So these were just, you know, just, I've had these papers for years, y'all. I mean, years. You know, like the back, very first scrapbooking, like, I don't know, 20 years ago, probably, sure enough, of having scrapbook paper just in bulk buys, like the 8.5 by 11 multicolored backgrounds, what this was. I think you get them at, oh, that's going to be pretty on there. Because it's even got the little name on here. That's what I'm trying to cover up. It says, Current Incorporated right there. I don't know if it's blurry or not, but yeah, that's how long ago these papers were, from like way back then. So, and I've had them, and I've made, cut them down and made 6x6s out of them. I've made multiple, because I mean, it was a big old stack. It was a fat stack type thing. I've made 6x6 papers out of them. I've made all kinds of little photo books and stuff like that. Oh, let's put the angel on here. Let's see what she would look like. Is she going to be big enough? Not really. We need to put something else with her, don't we? And you can take these also. They're big enough where you can take them and make them pockets as well, is what I was thinking with some of the smaller bits. But I wanted to make some tags and such. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Let's do that. So I got these broke down for, like, you know, people, wreaths, candle bits, you know, food tags, stuff like that. And just, you know, little decorative bits. Decorative bits, you know, that's a new word. We got to come up with a new word every day. And cut them bits off. But yeah, I'm so sorry, y'all, that I have not been on in a while. You know, like I said, I've been sick. Y'all all have been greatly patient, and even have watched some of my older videos. I do greatly appreciate that. And through my sickness, I did have one lady, Miss Deborah, reach out to me. And honey, I will get back to you. I did email you, or respond to your message on Instagram. I will get in touch with you if you are still interested. I will text you and get with you if you are still interested in the things that you were talking about, and see what we can come up and get together on. And she was really sweet. It was cute. She goes, I swear I'm not a stalker. I know some people, you know, are a little cautious. Like, I was wanting to, because everybody keeps asking me about Happy Meals, you know, because some of my viewers will ask me, you know, like a direct message or something about a certain thing, how to do it, or, you know, whatever, and I'll do a video on it, and they'll want to send me something, you know. So I've shared my home address with just a few people, and that's only because, you know, I've talked with them several times, you know, and we are friends and close, and we, you know, talk about our family and stuff like that, and when we talk and everything. And but I am gonna get me a P.O. box, because several people have asked, you know, certain things about who's that? That's gonna be a little too dark blendy, I think. Let's put it on this one. I like that. That'll stand out. But I always, I have recently, right before I got sick, I got eligible to do the super thanks at the bottom of the videos. And it is attached, automatically attached to all of my old and new videos. So if, you know, if you ask a question, I do a video or what have you, until I get my P.O. box, and you feel that you would like to show your gratitude, you can always do a super thanks, and that would be greatly appreciative. But most of the time, you know, if you ask me about a certain way to do things, or how, you know, or instructional type stuff, I'm more than happy to help, because that's what I'm here for. That's why I started my channel, is you know, to share my my way of crafting with my friends. So yeah, Let's do that. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Let's try that one. Oh, that would show up better on that one. We'll do that. And I don't know why it has antique in the Christmas stuff, but you know, it's okay. Let's do that. I think I'm going to pull these out and put them in like my everyday stuff, because I've got some pink and teal type stuff coming up. So I think I'll pull them and put them aside to do that with. But yeah, so I think I hit my view hours, 4,000 view hours. That makes me eligible to be a full-fledged YouTube content creator. But I need, I think I still need about 300 subscribers to get to 1,000. It's 300 and some. I'm not exactly sure how many. I know it's over 600 at this point, but you have to have 1,000 subscribers to make you eligible to be monetized. So I'm not quite eligible for that yet, but I am was eligible to get the be able to add a super thanks button on my channel. So that was awesome and a great achievement for me, because I never did even think I'd get 100 people to watch videos, to be honest with you, or get even 100 views, much less 100 subscribers. So that's just super awesome. So it's just awesome. Alrighty, so now let's find something to go on this. And again, these are, you know, fussy cuts that we had from, where did I say these came from? I didn't keep the tag with them. Oh, no. I'm so sorry, y'all. Oh, yes, I did. It's over here. These came from Fun Ink Art Coloring. These little fussy cuts that I'm using here. Yeah, all of these fussy cuts that I'm using to decorate here, the doors and such, came from Fun Ink Art Coloring. That's where all of those bits came from. And the little words, the labels that I'm using came from Allure Books Craft right here. So yeah, that came from them. Oh, I got a bunch more little tags and stuff in here. Yeah, that we pulled out to do with our pink journals. Because I got to get my pink stuff together too. But so that way, if you're wondering where that stuff came from, that's where it came. That's where I got them from. Those were kind of my bigger bits. So now, these are kind of labely bits too. Oh, that's going to be pretty. So these are kind of label bits as well, but some of them have people in them, some of them don't. I like that. I think that's pretty. So we're going to do that. That would make a good pocket label as well. Probably going to reprint these again, you know, just because I like the label parts. So I could probably just go through and reprint the label parts. Let's see. Can we turn that into a pocket? How wide are you? 5 1/4. So we could trim it down to 4 1/2, couldn't we? Let's do that. Let's make this a pocket. We'll do 4 1/2. And we'll just add that bit to our scrap box. Oh, still hurts to reach up. I still have a little bit of residual fluid on my left lung, so still picking up and reaching and grabbing and stuff up above my head is quite painful. It's quite painful to lay on my right side still, but And my voice does get a little raspy still from time to time. But I am, thank goodness, on the mend, doing a whole lot better than what I was. I want to do that. I still want to put that on there, but I think I'm just going to do this. And then my up and down words are in my extra room, and I'm going to grab them right quick, and I'll be right back. And so the vertical words came from Junk Journal Studio. I'll get these over here. Well, let's keep it right here. I just want a small word. I don't want to, that one's it's cute, but it's a little big, I think. I do need to go through this box here and get bigger words and smaller words pulled out together. Oh, that's cute. Let's do that. Why not? I like it. And then now we got us a pocket. That's why I like about when I say non-directional, because, you know, it's polka dots, so it's non-directional. So, you know, it's a good size for a tag, and then you can cut a little sliver off of it and make it a pocket. Make it a good little pocket. I love non-directional prints. So that's why I have a whole lot of, you know, like just basic background papers, pretty much. Because you can do so much with them, you know. Like we've been making, you make tags, you make pockets, journal cards. So I love the non-directional papers. I'll move that over just a wee bit there. I think that is going to be quite cute. I do think I did not get that pull in the middle, but that's okay. It's part of, it is handmade. And that's why I love the journal bits, because, you know, it don't got to be perfectly measured. You know, but sometimes I am a little, I got to fix that, because if it's way off, you know. If it's way off, we're not going to let that fly. But, yeah. All right, so that is very cute. Here, let's do this. Well, I know there's, well, no, see, look, there's where I marked it to cut it. I was like, I thought there was two of them there. So I do want this here. Now I got to get me a bigger piece. Let's see what we got. And some more fussy cuts. That's pink, that's too big. Those are pink. Those are too small. Well, shoot. I said I think I used the bigger bits. Oh, that's cute. But look, I like that on this with the berries. How cute is that going to be? I like that. Oh, look at the little house. Yeah, let's put that, and then we can put us a good pulley bit up at the top. Let's see, that would make a good pocket. Let's do a pocket with that. I'm going to do that one as a pocket there. Yep. Okie doke. These are all the round bits, kind of, you know. I try to separate them out, put them in the little baggies with the people, the bag, you know, and stuff like that. And let's find us a good red one. Love that. Love it. All right, let's see. Let's put you over here and put that one there so it shows up better. Yep, I like that. Oh, that's so pretty. And these are kind of, you know, got the little antique frilliness, you know, like the toile background. Yeah. Yeah. Love it. I gotta get a drink. I'll be right back, y'all. That's the only thing with the Frogger throat is I have had to keep something to keep my throat moist, you know. But let's see. I think actually it was Friday, like 2 days ago Friday, that I started getting to where like my voice was still cracking, but as long as I kept my throat wet, I didn't have the Frogger throat. You know, I'm gonna do a little bit of ink in right here in the middle of this, just to knock some of that white back. Oh yeah, that shows up good. I love the little polka dots with the little berries. That's cute. And I know most of these look the same, and that's fine and dandy, but you know, we're making multiple Christmas journals, so they're not all going to be in the same journal. You know what I mean? It's just a quick kind of a mass make tag situation. And while I've been under the weather and sick, I have gone through and made a few times when I felt up to it, made some collage pockets and tags and stuff like that. As I made some a bunch of pockets last night, which was Saturday, and then I said I'm gonna make me some because I've been trying to use up my scraps, because when I make the mini albums, I have 12 by 12 papers glued together to do the wrap on the outside, and then the inside pages I'll have cut-offs from those. So I've been trying my best to use up. So I have a bunch of black ones, a bunch of white cardstock, and I do have a few pink and, you know, whatever, but I've been trying to use up. I'm going to put this on this side just for something a little different. And then later on, when we put it in a journal, we can add a little, you know, a little divot of lace here and there in another place. Now these are just, you know, we're decorating the base with our cut aparts and our label. And then when we'll cut the shape, ink it up, and then when we go to put it in our journal, we can do the final decoration. So this is not that bulky to store throughout the year. So that's why sometimes when I'm doing this, I won't put the toppers on. I won't do the lacy bits or the bling up stuff. That'll come later. So I can put me on this, for instance, I can take later on, I can take and do, you know, just a little swap of lace, you know, right here, dress that up, you know, something like that. And just add a little more dress up to it. When we put the lace down, it puts some little blingies on it to dress it up. But, you know, that adds bulk, so that will be the final dress up decoration for when, you know, it goes in the journal. This is, you know, the tag base, your fussy cut, and your label. You cut it into the shape and it stores. See, it stores flat. So then when you put the topper on it and you put, you know, your lacy blings and this and that and other, it starts adding bulk, so it's harder to store. So at this point, that's all we're doing, is we're just doing the minimal decorating. That's what we'll do throughout the years, just kind of minimal decorate. Unless there is, you know, like something like, oh, it's got to have lace on it now. But most of the time, especially with tags, the topper bits, you know, it gets bulky. And I am going to go back through, because I do have a lot of those cutoffs from my mini album makings. And I've been using, you know, just cut off decorative strips or music paper, book page, what have you. I've been decorating the cutoffs from that and making, you know, tags, pockets, journal cards, and stuff like that with those things. And I do have some that are, you know, like a 1 inch or a 2 inch or maybe a 1.5 inch wide that would make really good for our, remember we did the making tags and pockets out of our cloth ribbons. So I am going to do that quite a bit. But see, these all have toppers, and I didn't use them last year. I just put them in here, and this is just going to be the cloth pouch. So I am going to go back and do that quite a bit. So I have a bunch of those 1.5 to 1 inch strips of the cardstock that would work perfect to do that. So you lay it down and you run, you know, your 1 inch strip and glue your ribbon to it, and you can make pockets and tags and stuff with those, and it has a sturdy background. But yeah, so I'm saving those strippy bits for that, and that'll be a couple of upcoming videos of Mary Makes. So we'll do that several times because I love that idea. That is just so pretty. And no, I didn't get to go do any after Christmas shopping this year and buying up this and that and the other. But I do still have a bunch of my gift tags, and I didn't get a bunch more of the little baggies or tuck spots or what have you. But I can order them off Amazon, so I was looking at that for, like, you know, the little stockings, like you can hang on the tree, the little felt stockings and stuff. You can order those on Amazon. So I was thinking about getting some of those just to have and start making up some of my gift receiving and gift giving journals. Because I have had a lot of interest in those. And where I was sick, you know, like I said, I've started Christmas night. I was sitting here and wasn't feeling all that well. You know, it was just really, really cold. And I thought maybe it was just, you know, my iron was down. But turned out I wound up having pneumonia at that time. Then got, you know, somewhat better from that. That turned into bronchitis. And then supposedly got a little better from that. And you know, it's just been a constant run of illness since Christmas. And then when it snowed here, I was sick and at home, and because it was technically our second snow, because you know, a few days before that we actually got 4.5 inches. So my daughter is like, can we make snow cream this time? I'm like, yeah, because, you know, this is our second snow, you know, because to me, if you don't get at least a couple inches, it's really not it's really not, you know, a good air clearing snow, so where you could eat snow cream. You kind of be cautious about it, because if you do, it will make you sick. And no, I didn't get sick from that. I was already sick at home, couldn't even hardly talk. And I was like, yeah, that snow cream would feel good on my throat. So my daughter, she's like, well, how long do I need to wait? And I said, well, let's wait till we get, you know, at least a couple inches. So if there is anything, you know, in the air smoke particles or what have you, that it'll clear it out. So we waited till we got about 2.5, 3 inches of snow. She went out and put a mixing bowl out on the car hood, and she caught snow for about 2 hours. Come back in, and the bowl was about that full. So I mean, it snowed a lot. And that was when it was real heavy snow. And I told her, I said, go out here, and we got a little spatula and scraped up some snow, you know, right off the top. I said, just do it right off the top and fill the bowl up. So that's what she did, and made us the best snow cream. I was like, oh, that feels so good on my throat. I'm going to put that on there. I think that'd be pretty. I don't want nothing too decorative to take away from my little scene, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to put this one on there, Joey. So yeah, she made me the best snow cream, and I tell you what, that felt so good on my throat. And then actually, I got better for maybe like 3 or 4 days after that, and went to worked that week. Was off the weekend, woke up Saturday morning with a really high fever, itchy, scratchy throat, and just felt, you know, just like I got ran over by a truck, honestly, is what I felt like. And I was like, no, here we go again. I was like, no, here we go again. Sure enough, went back to the hospital again. And this time, I had pleurisy, which was, you know, fluid on your lung. And then, so they didn't take me out of work because, you know, we caught it kind of early, supposedly. So I went to work that Monday, went into the cooler to stop the cooler, started having a really bad coughing fit. Came out of the cooler and felt like a hot poker was just stabbing me in my chest, like in my ribs. And I was like, I really do feel like my lungs are collapsing. And sure enough, I think that'll be pretty with that. Sure enough, went to the hospital that evening after someone came to relieve me from work. And they did one chest x-ray. One. And I kept telling them, I'm like, you know, look, I'm telling you, I'm coughing up, you know, TMI here, but I'm coughing up green flim. And, you know, this is more than just pleurisy, because, you know, pleurisy is kind of clear, cloudy liquid that you cough up. But I was like, you know, this is, and they were like, well, you know, there is cloudiness, and there, you know, there is fluid over here on this side, and blah, blah, blah. And we're going to put you back on, they did a breathing treatment, they did a antibiotic shot, steroid shot, and then gave me antibiotics to go home with. Told me they didn't want to put me back on prednisone because they felt like with my rheumatoid arthritis that maybe that is causing a little more inflammation. And I'm like, oh, that's the first I've heard of that, but okay. You know, at this point I'm like, yeah, alrighty, whatever. So then they put me back on the nebulizer after that week, because I was no better. Actually, I was worse. And I literally told them that I'm telling you, these antibiotics you're putting me on is not helping. I'm actually feeling a whole lot worse than what I was. So, yeah. So then their suggestion was that I just took Mucinex DM to help loosen the mucus and cough it out, and do the nebulizer. So that's what I've been doing the past week. And it has loosened up a whole bunch, and I do feel a whole lot better. So hopefully I'm able to mend and not just feeling good for a couple of days and then wake up and it's just, you know, 10 times worse than what it was, to be honest, because that's the way it was feeling. Alrighty, I know you all are like, lady, quit talking about being sick. But that's what's been going on with me, y'all, and I'm sorry. I don't know. All that would be pretty, wouldn't it? Come here. I think I'm going to do that with that. I'm going to put this one here because that background makes that pop to me. I like that. Alrighty. And then we'll put us a few words on them. And then I think I'm going to call it a video for today. Because I kind of feel the raspiness coming on a little bit. Let's see, I want something that's a little darker green. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then we'll just put this one here. And then I can stamp 25 on it. See, I've made it 40 minutes in the video and not really had to cough a whole bunch. It's just every once in a while it'll hit you in the throat and you're like, oh, no, gotta go. So, and then I can laugh and not be choked to death either. So I do believe I am doing a whole lot better. So that's all good signs. And then just the raspiness is, you know, just because I haven't talked a whole bunch, you know, in a couple of weeks. So, you know, the larynx has got to get back used to me yapping. But, yeah, everybody else, I mean, like, no one else in my whole family, in my house, nobody has been sick. So, I'm just like, it's got to be some type of bacterial something or another. And I've asked and asked and asked to have MRI done. Every time I've gone to the doctor, every time I've gone to the hospital, please just do an MRI, a CT, whatever, you know, where it is a clear image of my lungs. Because I really do feel, does that go that way? I think it does go that way. I really do feel like I have that, the walking pneumonia again. Because all of this is what I felt like, you know, at the 1st of December when I had walking pneumonia. And I'm like, this is really, you know, the same hurting and feeling and the same, you know, you feel better a day or two, then it's like you wake up and you feel like you just got ran over in your sleep by a truck, you know. Then really that's what it feels like. So, and they were like, well, we did the chest x-ray. We do see the cloudiness, so you do have the fluid, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, then. Because I've had several of my friends here in town, and, you know, bacterial pneumonia, which is walking pneumonia, is very contagious. I mean, very, very contagious. So that's why, you know, when I got initially diagnosed with that in December, I was out of work for, you know, a week and a half. Because if you're running a fever or what have you, or you still any kind of flim-flam or what have you, yes, you are very contagious with that. So then, like I said, they did a chest x-ray this past time, and they saw the fluid on my, you know, in between my ribs and my lungs. They just wanted to make sure that I didn't cough as hard as to crack my ribs, because I did that a few years ago. Coughed so much and so hard that my ribs, the bottom two, got flipped and cracked it because I was bending over coughing. I had never heard of that either until it happened, and it was very, very painful. I was like, you know, I've never heard of someone coughing so hard that they cracked their ribs. But yeah, it happens. Oh, them are so pretty. I love these. These are cute. I might have to cut up some more background pages just to do this with. And make a bunch of pretty little tags like that. What am I looking for? Oh, cutters. My cutters. But yeah, so that's what's been happening in my neck of the woods. Just trying to, you know, heal up and get better. And this time I was, this past week, instead of us getting the snow, our beach got the snow, which was so pretty. Just so pretty to see all the pictures of the beach folks getting snow. Because I have friends and family at the beach in North Carolina. So I was like, oh, wow, they finally got snow down there. Because, you know, when it snowed here, some of them came home. You know, because it hasn't snowed here, like a good measurable snow in a while. You know, we've had, you know, ice, dustings, you know, 2 or 3 inches. But, you know, it snowed. We got 7.5 inches here at my house. You know, some of the areas got a little more, some got a little less, but at my house we got 7.5 inches. So it was pretty. And we still have that snow out in the back. Yes, we do. We still have ice off of our steps at the back door, our back porch. So, you know, I threw out pink Himalayan salt that you cook with. I had a big old 5-pound jar of that, and that's what I've been throwing out. And that sucker, I tell you what, that stuff works good, honey. Didn't have the ice melt. I just threw out the pink Himalayan salt, and it cut that ice, because it was that deep. I mean, like 2-3 inches deep of ice. And that's what we were trying to walk on to get in and out of the car. All right, we got 3 more of these left, so I'm going to do them up. I think I'm going to do them with some pink sticky bits. Now, I thought about keeping everything separated from, you know, like regular colors and pink colors. I'm just going to make it up, and then when we get to getting closer to Christmas time, we'll separate it out. No, I ain't going to try to do all that. It's just easier just to put it all in one spot. Oh, look at the Santa. Those are going to be super duper blendy, are they not? These are small, too. Well, let's see. Make us a couple of pockets with them. Sure enough will. He's a cutesy patootie Santa Claus. Ooh, look at that. Hush up. Come here, lady. I don't want you on there. Oh, there's me another one. All right, let's do them. Let's do the pink ones. I don't have any, these came from Temu. I don't have any up and down pink words. All right, all these got to be cut to 4.5. That's why I like my pockets at. Because, you know, most of the time my tags are 6 inches by 3 inches. So, that's a good size pocket. You can put you a couple of tags in them. And a journaling card, you know. Did I just throw all that back down here? What did I do with it? I think I did. I don't even know where it went. They probably went in the trash. Who knows? Oh well. Oh well, buddy. I gotta slide my stool out. I'm hitting the table way too much. Out of practice. Out of practice. So let's see. I do want repeat for that. So I got a small Victorian velvet, and I got the big one because, you know, I like making, whoopsie, not that one, this one here. Yep. So this is a one that stays constant over here in my little ink box. So I got the small one, it's on the top, and then when I do a whole project, I'll get the big one out. would like to find me, what was that? Spun Sugar. That's the one I'm hunting for. Spun Sugar, because it's a lighter, girlier pink, like a baby pink type. I would like to find that. And then I want a true teal green, you know, like this color green. I want a true teal green color. If anyone has any idea or suggestion of what color that would be in the distressed inks, please let me know. Because I've got tumbled glass, and it's more of a greenish blue, like a teal or a turquoisey, not teal. I want a true teal color. Because I do have pink and teal stuff coming up. I would really like to do that. So I think I am going to leave that sitting over here just because. Alright, so now we do have some black words in here. That's awful long, ain't it? Let's do Mary. So I want the smaller ones though. Oh, here we go. Let's put Jolly on him. Yep. I think I'm going to move that over like that. Because some of my pinky stuff has, you know, the Christmas green in it. Some of it has the teal. That's too big. It's too big. There, just put Joy on it and let it go. Basically because I was tired of digging. That's how sometimes it gets decided what goes on it, because I'm just tired of digging. It gets aggravating sometimes. Alrighty, so there we go. So now I'm going to get the stickery bit off the back of these. That's sometimes an issue. On the struggle bus with that. Even though I got fingernails. There we go. And I didn't really want to do a ink around these, because I do want the white around it, so it will, you know, bring it up, so to speak. But I do think I am going to do the pink halo around it. You know what I'm saying? So, can't get a hold of it. There we go. So see, then it's got the pink halo around it. Yeah, I like that. Brings it out a little more. Okie dokie. Well, we've done a good little bit of business today for Christmas journals, y'all. Put him a little more in the center. Sometimes I like my words straight. Most of the time on pockets, I like them kind of, I don't know, catty-cornered, I guess. This makes it look like, you know, it takes up a little more real estate than just putting it straight up and down. Because if I were to put that straight up and down, then I'd have, you know, naked spots, basically. Is what I feel anyways. Okay, so let's do him too. Do the halo around him on the paper. Just to accent him, you know. And I'm just taking the edge of the dauber and going around it. So see, it puts a halo around it. You see what I'm saying? So it accents it a little bit. Okie doke. Alrighty, come on now. There we go. And I've got like a whole 12 by 12 box here of Christmas stuff I've got to get fussy cut out. It's just, you know, basic like journal cards and big tags that I printed off and didn't use last year, but I just got to go through and get them cut out. And so I was like, well, I don't really want to do that this early, but basically I just need to go, and you know, you can just use them. You just cut them out and ink them up and they're ready to go. The tags, you put toppers on them and they're ready to go with ink. So it's not really, you know, like making anything, I guess. It's just you fussy cut them out and decorate them up. And so then that's got a little halo around him. And so, yeah. So those are done. Okay, now let me put this up. Ow. Oh. I tried to hold the sneeze in, and that hurts quite a bit on the rib cage, but not nowhere near as bad as it did. Okie doke. So I need to put these back in with that, back in here with the paper it goes with. So then that way, you know, when I do decorative videos, I can tell you where the fussy cut pieces came from. Good gracious, my knucklehead. I'm going to just lay them out and use them because I got some pink florally bits and stuff that I want to decorate up. Let's see how long. Right at a minute. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tags. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. And that's a good little bunch of craftiness right there for an hour, y'all. And I had to get up several times and go get stuff. So, you know, had I had all my stuff together, we probably could have done more. But that's okay. You know, that's what this is for, just to make your build up to your Christmas stash, basically. So thank you all for coming back and hanging in there and wishing me well. I greatly appreciate you all. And happy Merry Makes. Y'all have a good day.